Okay, Twilight, so what seems to be the problem?
Well, we're having a hard time with the tornado of harmony thing that you taught us to do. We're having a hard time with it.
Huh, I see. Well, luckily, I came up with a backup plan.
Really?
Yeah, of course. A good engineer always comes up with a plan. And since I'm not an engineer, I still came up with a good plan anyway. You see, I had a feeling that you girls weren't gonna get the tornado of harmony right away. But you girls will continue you girls will continue practicing. But in the meantime, I actually came up with a much better idea.
And that is?
Well, first, before I tell you, I got to explain something to you. I brought in something from my world that I think could actually help out.
What?
These.
Are those the Chaos Emeralds?
Yep, I brought the Chaos Emeralds here from my world.
And what are those flat things?
Those are the Soul Emeralds. They're kind of like the Chaos Emeralds, but they belong in the Soul Dimension. Do you remember my friend Blaze?
Blaze the cat, right?
Mm-hmm. These emeralds are from her world. She's also the guardian of the soul emeralds. She's the guardian of the soul emeralds, and she also is the princess of that world.
Oh, well that's cute, but what's the Soul Emeralds and the Chaos Emeralds have to do with this?
Well, you'll find out in a minute. And also, I managed to find this.
What is this?
It's a element of harmony pentagraph or magic circle. If you see how this is going to work is that Equestria will have this giant thing right in the middle of it.
Really?
Yes, all we need is all six elements of harmony. All we need is just all six elements of harmony, and then we'll be able to pull Equestria towards Mobius.
Really? But how are we going to do this?
Like I said, with the Chaos Emeralds and the Soul Emeralds. Well, before I continue on with this, let me tell you a little bit of a story here. You see this thing right here?
What is that?
That, my friend, is the Space Colony Ark. It hovered over Mobius for years, and no one ever knew. It's kind of crazy. You see, about 50 years ago, Eggman's brilliant great great grandfather, Professor Gerald Robotnik, he created this thing so that way he can hide out from the people of Earth. So he can hide out from the people of Earth, and he can continue with his crazy experiments. And a whole bunch of scientists, both men and women, were worked on that ark for many years. They spent 50 years up there, wondering what life will be like back on Earth, including one very special girl by the name of Maria, who she was Gerald Robotnik's granddaughter. Anyway, she had a very, very sickly disease, and, well, Gerald really wanted to cure her. And so, he created something that can cure her, the ultimate life form. Basically, he created Shadow the Hedgehog.
What?
Yeah, Shadow was never born. He was created in the Space Colony arc. Him and Maria developed a very, very special bond and relationship. So close that they were almost like siblings. But then the day came when Earth's soldiers found their way up into the Space Colony arc and arrested everyone, arrested Gerald, and they even killed Maria. And not only that, but they also captured Shadow. They also captured Shadow and sealed him away. Then, many years later, Eggman, he found Shadow and tricked him into finding all the Chaos Emeralds for this thing right there. You see that little needle? Do you see that little needle thing right there?
Mm-hmm.
That is the Eclipse Cannon. That's the Eclipse Cannon. And it's powered by all seven Chaos Emeralds. So Eggman, he wanted to use it to try and destroy the Earth First, he actually blasted the moon with it.
What?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with him blasting the moon. It's a meme. It's pretty weird. But anyway, so what happened was that right before he was just about to fire the eclipse cannon at the Earth, right before he was about to fire the eclipse cannon at the Earth, he got a message from his grandfather, saying that because of his mistakes, everybody he loved was all dead and gone. So he said, if I'm not going to be happy, then no one's going to be happy. So he put the space colony arc on a collision course with Earth, trying to crash it onto the Earth, destroying all life.
That's horrible. What a madman.
Yeah, I know that. But luckily, this is where my idea comes in. Shadow and Sonic, they came together. Shadow and my brother Sonic, they came together and used the Chaos Emeralds to go super, and used Chaos Control to teleport the space colony arc back to where it belongs.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Of course, Shadow, he did lose his life after that, but everything is all good now. Everything is all good now. Because, believe it or not, many years later, Shadow, he did come back. He came back, stronger than ever. And then, Sonic, he continued on using the Chaos Emeralds, going super and all sorts of other junk. But anyway, Twilight, my plan is that we will be using the Chaos Emeralds and the Soul Emeralds and the Elements of Harmony to fuse our worlds together.
What?
Yeah, you see, the Chaos Emeralds can do more than turn us super and all sorts of other things. They can do all sorts of things, like bring things back to life, or they can power things, and with just one, they can easily control time and space. But when all of them come together, a miracle happens. So my plan is that me and my friends will go super using the Chaos Emeralds and the Soul Emeralds, and try and fuse Equestria and Mobius.
But that's going to take a lot of energy. How are you going to do this?
Well, that's where that pentagraph comes in. Because not only are we going to be using the Chaos Emeralds and the Soul Emeralds, like I said, we're going to be using the Elements of Harmony. And, of course, that includes you girls are going to be helping us too.
But we don't have super forms, like you guys.
Oh, yes, you do. Thanks to Rainbow Dash. Thanks to Rainbow Dash going super that one time, I managed to engineer the Chaos Emeralds and the Elements of Harmony, so that way you girls can go super whenever you girls want to.
But don't you think it would be easier if we use our rainbow forms?
Maybe, but honestly, I don't know. I guess maybe it could be okay to use your rainbow forms, but anyway, my plan is for you girls to go super and see if you girls can try and move Equestria to Mobius.
I'm suppose that works. I'm suppose that might work.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it might work, but if I'm wrong, then that means both my world and your world are definitely going to be in trouble.
How?
Because you see, many years ago, Earth and Mobius, they were once one with different timelines and different time sets. And soon they split, creating their own timelines and time sets. And then that day Eggman teleported me and my friends to Earth. We stayed there for about, a few months or a few years. We stayed there, and then next thing you know, a lot of things been happening. A lot of crazy things have been happening. Like, for example, parts of our world have been showing up to Earth. And so, we realized that, believe it or not, our worlds are combining again. And that was definitely going to be dangerous.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, when two things have two different time zones or time sets and they come together, that means time will stop immediately, which means it's just going to be crazy, which means everything will be in freeze frame forever. So we need to be careful when we do this, because if not, every pony in Equestria and every Mobian in my world is going to be in freeze frame.
Oh, wow. That is definitely going to be hard.
Yeah, and the only way to stop that is to separate the two worlds. So what we need to do is create something that can easily shift the time sets.
I'm sure you can come up with something.
I already have. You'll see in a few.
Okay. Also, by the way, I got a call from this one girl.
Who is it, by the way?
Well, it's kind of complicated, but she said that she knows you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Who is she?
Well, she didn't give me her name. All she said is that you were going to be a father.
Wait, hold up. Back it up. Rewind. Flag on the play. Offsides, out of bound, traveling, clipping, yellow flag, whatever. Are you sure she didn't give you a name?
Mm-mm. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, she did give me a name. Sorry, I was just too busy caught up with all this other stuff that I forgot that she did give her name.
Okay. What is it?
It's girlfriend.
Oh, well, girlfriend. That's okay. I mean, wow, she's having a baby. Wow, that's really nice.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am okay. Anyway, so, girlfriend is gonna be having a baby. Wow, this is definitely something.
How the world did that happen?
Well, okay. One night, I spent the night over at girlfriend's house with her while Mommy Mirist was gone out for a business meeting. And things kind of got a little bit out of hand. Then next thing you know, it was happy hour.
Oh boy. Well, at least you at least you managed to have some fun with her.
Yeah, that was definitely something. I might need to stop by girlfriend's house later and see what the heck is going on.
Well, you do that. Right now, I need to come up with something that can easily fix up this whole time set thing.
You know, this whole time set thing reminds me of something from the Marvel universe.
And what's that thing? And what is it?
It's called the Infinity Gauntlet. It runs on different colored gemstones that this evil guy named Thanos can use to manipulate time and space and reality and all sorts of other stuff.
I got it! How about we create something that's almost like that, but it can work for the elements of harmony?
Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, that could work. That could work. And I can create another one. I can create one on Mobius for the Chaos Emeralds, and another one for the elements of harmony. That could work.
Oh, but what about us going super? Isn't that a plan too?
Yes, that's definitely a plan. See, you girls and us will be going super, and I will be using the elements of harmony and the Chaos Emeralds, and I'll be using the Chaos Emeralds to fix up time, so that way they can be set at the right time. When the worlds fuse together, things could start off the way they were before. Like, things could definitely get situated. Do you think they could work?
Maybe. Well, Generation 5 and the EG universe have already been fused with Equestria, so Yeah, I think everything will be just fine.
Yeah, I just hope so.
Oh, and also one other thing though.
Yeah?
We might have to do something about the landmarks and all sorts of other stuff.
Well, don't worry. We'll cross that road when we get there.
Okay.
Well, I'm just glad that hopefully we'll be able to do something like this, because honestly, this is definitely going to be fun. I mean, think about it. Equestria and Mobius working side by side together, stopping evil and saving the universe.
Yeah. Rainbow Dash has been really eager to, help save the universe with Sonic.
I don't blame her.
And I'm really eager to help Tails out in his workshop. In fact, I really want to learn more about chaos energy.
Well, you will, once we get the world fixed up. And plus, I'm pretty sure Rarity would definitely love to, go jewelry hunting with Rouge, just as long as she doesn't steal anything or Rouge rubs off on her.
Trust and believe me, Rarity may be generous, but she's not a thief.
Thank Mobius. Anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you. That's all I wanted to tell you, Twilight.
Well, alright. Anyway, I better get going. We got a lot of stuff that we need to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully by the end of the week on Friday, we should be able to get the world fixed up.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, see you, Twilight.
Right.
I'm gonna be heading over to the girlfriend's house to I'm gonna be heading over to the girlfriend's house to see what the heck is going on.
Alright.
Chaos. Control.